Hey, how you doing? This is Seiji Hito here to bring you a short video, I guess. Not sure. It's currently 10 a.m., 11/9/2023. So this is a video that I ran across on social media some time ago. I was supposed to put it up at a moment in time, but I just decided to let it sit. So I wanted to basically bring this up in the format of a live stream. It'll also be put up as a short form video as well. So the one thing I'm just going to say before I just so happen to show certain things is that no way in any way, shape, or form do I condone any type of hatred or any other type of right groups or anything of that sort at all. I really don't. But the information is going to be, in a sense, read and shown just so that people can get a full fledged context. But that's going to come a little bit later somewhere in the live stream. But I'm going to let this video play so that I can get to the main points.
Have you ever been on a date with a black woman?
No, I have not. Because I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Most of them they don't look like good, bro. The ones that I see here, they just kind of look like lower class. I've never been inclined to like see a black girl in Hongdae and just go up to her and get a number. I never felt that. But it's not because I'm racist. It's because like they don't look good. The white girls here, they don't look good either. I live in Korea. There's not many black girls to choose from. And I have high standards, so the girl has to be beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
How beautiful are we talking about? Like, what are the features you find attractive?
Big eyes, small head, nice body, slender, but you know, she got the curves type shit. I see like in music videos and shit, cause I listen to rap, they're sexy. And they look really, like, they really pretty, some of them. You know what I'm saying? Like genetically gifted black girls. But you don't really see like the top most beautiful black girls in Korea. What would they be doing here? They in their native country, you know, getting the high value men. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
What is your Instagram ID?
_ Stone C.
So you heard what Stone C. Yo, Mahoko, what is up? What is up? What's up? So you heard what Stone C had to state. I'm going to guess just by the face tattoos and the other tattoos that he has that he is a rapper because he did say that he was into rap. And he said, you know, he likes a specific type of girl. He said both the European women there, not really. He said the black girls there, not really, right? You specifically heard him say that, you know, where he's located in Korea, he never thought in his mind like, it's a black girl, let me, you know, go over there and go get, you know, her number, right? Because he said the most attractive ones are going to be in their native land, which is going to be in America, getting the high valued man. And more than likely, when he's talking about high value, he's not talking about anybody black, right? So you have a few different things that, in a sense, got listed, right? But the thing that inevitably becomes the problem is the comments that you just so happen to see, right? Now, note, this is a guy, he stated what his preference is. He stated how he sees the black women specifically in his native land, and he does not find them attractive at all, right? One woman said, "You're attractive. You just sounded very ignorant on that clip." Now, I just want to note to people that if at any moment in time, at any point in time, that if a black man in America just so have happened to say the exact same things that he stated, he would be lit on fire. He will become Johnny the Human Torch. He will be a part of the Fantastic Four. He would take over the role for the torch directly from Michael B. Jordan. That's what would take place directly online. And we all know that to be a factual statement because we've seen this before. We've seen black men who decided to say whatever it is that they wanted to say about black women along with their preference. And then we've seen black men who are just solely minding their business, not paying attention to anybody else but their space in their life, in their home. And people just so notice that he has somebody else that doesn't look like a black woman, and magically he is crucified. Nope. that black man, the second black man I just told you about, he didn't say anything negative about black women at all. But yet on social media, he would be crucified. But yet, this Korean man who is stating his preference and what it is that he sees and likes is not going to get crucified. Let's go to the next one here. This person said, "You're not looking in the right places." He's in his native land. He specifically just told you exactly what it is that he sees there. And yet you're going to still roll up and tell this man that he's not looking in the right places. This is what I'm talking about. This is the type of foolishness that I'm talking about. The same type of like anger, the same type of frustration that you would normally see online if a black man, or better yet, if I would have said something like that, right? The type of anger that would have been taking place, right? All the comments that would have showed up. Oh, you must not like your mom. You must not like your sister, your cousin, your grandmother. You must not find the woman in your family beautiful if you don't find us. It would be that type of thing, right? Lord, continue on. Another one said, "Oh, so he found a pretty black girl here in the comments," because what you're going to inevitably see is that in a few of the comments, you'll see some of the women kind of flirting or having a conversation back and forth uh, with Stone C, right? Shout out to everybody who just rolled in. We got Lamiko, what is up, what is up? We got Gail, what is up, what is up, what is up? Lamiko said, what up, though, Seji and B1 family. And this is his choice. The only problem I have with what he said is he brushed negatively over black women. You know, the funniest thing is, I'm gonna tell you to hold that comment, brother. I'm gonna tell you to hold that comment for just hold that one real quick. Just put down the super suit, brother. Just put it down real quick, because I heard what it is that he stated, and then I had to sit up there and remember. But then somebody else had, showed up in the comment section on the IG, and I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I ain't say nothing. So just hold that comment real quick. I got you. We're gonna roll up on somebody real quick. So we got this nice little thread here from this woman here called Maya, right? She said, he's entitled to his own opinion. He just doesn't like black women. Stone C replied, false. Maya then came back and said, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. Oh my God. She took accountability. She said that she was wrong in her assessment. Oh my God. She said, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. You may not be attracted to black women, but that's you. It's all love. Oh my God. Look at that. She agreed to disagree. Stone C said, false again. She came back and stated, my apologies again for the misinterpretation. Oh my God. She said she's clearly stating on social media that she is wrong for the second time for her assumption, because she had to get corrected twice in the same thread. And then after that, Stone C said, no problem, hottie. Look how easy it is. Look how easy it is. You got a guy from a different nationality. He can state and say whatever he wants to sit up there and state about his preference in black women, how he sees them, and everything like this. And these are the types of comments that he gets. He's not getting any type of anger. He's not getting any type of frustration. He's not getting any torches. He's not getting any type of pitchforks. He's not getting none of that. He's not getting dragged online either, because trust me, I did check. In the moment in times that I did look for comments, there was maybe one or two that might have been in there that said something, but all the rest of them were pretty much clamoring all over this guy, right? Even though he said exactly what he said, and he has the right to say, because, he has his preference in the type of woman that he wants, right? No problem. Let's go to the next one. So the next thread from Little said, haha, yes, ladies, all very beautiful. Stone C said, UK ting. She replied, is that a compliment? Or Stone C said, your Peckham slang is the most beautiful sound on earth. She replied, I live in Dangingham, but I hear you, right? This man's just throwing out compliments all over. She got a little bit confused, like, wait, was that a jab, or was that a compliment? It was like, oh, well, I live here, but you know what? I'll still take it. Like I said, when I looked through the comment section for this guy, he was batting 100. He was pretty much batting 100. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Like I tell you before, no hate directly over here. No hate at all. This man was literally batting 100, unstoppable. Still probably unstoppable to this day. Let's continue. Next one stated that we are married. Right? So even though he said exactly what it is that he stated in the comment section about black women, you got some of them in the comment section just acting like they're 12 and stating to a random guy halfway across the world that, hey, guess what? We're married now. Yeah. Yeah, man. And I thought we actually had full-fledged adults online that knew how to critically think about a lot of things, but obviously, yeah, I guess not. I guess that got lost in the mail. Common sense is not that common. Let's continue. Another small threat, women stating that love it, right? And remember, this was let me just replay the video because there, you're seeing these happy-go-lucky comments in there. Let me just replay this video again.
Have you ever been on a date with a black woman?
No, I have not. Because I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, most of them they don't look like good, bro. The ones that I see here, they just kind of look like lower class. I've never been inclined to like see a black girl in Hongdae and just go up to her, get a number. I never felt that. But it's not because I'm racist, it's because like they don't look good. The white.
So we heard that, right? We heard all that. Those were the greatest compliments that he had for the black women that he's seen in his country. Basically saying that, well, if the black girls do basically come from America to here, they're subpar. It's nothing, really to try to take out or get a number, right? So let's go back to their comments. So you said, one woman said, love it, right? Whole bunch of hearts. Another one said, yes, you do love black women. The other one basically said, I'm right here. Another one said, I understand your logic. Hopefully you can go to some of their native countries and meet beautiful black women. Oh my God. You can't make this. And people got mad at Kevin Samuels for saying the stuff that he said online. Let me just go back. Let me just play this side by side. Let me just do this again. Let me just play this side by side with these happy-go-lucky comments that are directly up here. Let me just do that.
Have you ever been on a date with a black woman?
No, I have not. Because I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, most of them they don't look like good, bro. The ones that I see here, they just kind of look like lower class. I've never been inclined to like see a black girl in Hongdae and just go up to her, get a number. I never felt that. But it's not because I'm racist, it's because like they don't look good. The white girls here, they don't look good either. I live in.
So, right. And I made sure to just go past that, just to make it a little bit even. He said that the girls who are European, they don't really look like much either. But it ain't about them at the end of the day. This video is just specifically focused on the black woman that decided to roll up directly to his IG. Lamiko says, Seji, you're right with what you are saying. And I heard that part. And yes, he is super racist. Oh no, that's not the best part. I think. Well, let me see. Let me go through all of the images I got. I think I'm about to roll up on that picture in a minute. So let me just go to the one comment. I think we're about to roll up on it in a minute. Let me see. So the next one, this one said, I love an honest man or men, right? I love honest men. The amount of when I sit up there and tell you, bruh, the amount of disappointment that I actually like have, because I saw no defense, right? Because as I stated before, right, and I have no problem with this. If you got a black dude out there that has a preference and he wants to sit up there and try to dump all over black women and then black women attack him, no problem. No problem. Because like I told you before, if you got a preference, let your preference be your preference. That's it. You don't got to sit up there and talk negatively about nobody else. But when you decide to sit up there and do that, you get exactly what you deserve. You're going to get the energy in return. Ain't nobody going to defend you. And when I look at this, I'm sitting up there looking at all the comments that black women are literally leaving, I'm visiting some of their pages just to make sure, right, that these are black women. A lot of them had private pages, just to let you know. Quite a bit of black women up there had private pages. And they have private pages specifically because they don't want people sitting up there looking at a lot of the stuff that they happen to post or the things that they're into and all this other type of stuff, right? But they'll make sure to leave comments, right? It's hilarious how that happens. And I saw no fight back. All I was seeing was this dude was getting an incredible amount of love from black women. And it's probably even more black women on TikTok that are giving him even more love. And like I said, no hate over here. This dude is batting 1,000. I am not at Stone C. I am not mad at you. Go get him. Go get him. It is all you. It is all you. You got this in the bag. Because literally, I could tell you throughout that comment section, he probably had about a good 15, probably 30 plus that were trying to sit up there and hit him up. More than likely. Like I said, he was getting nothing but love. He wasn't getting no type of frustration. He wasn't getting no type of anger. He wasn't getting no type of rage. He wasn't getting no type of color purple treatment. He wasn't getting nothing. All my life I had to. It wasn't none of that. It was nothing but happiness. Yo, man. The amount of disappointment. Oh my goodness. The amount of disappointment. I can't even say I'm surprised, but yet I am. Let's continue. So then you had this one here, right? Person said, I can show you better than I can tell you. I'll rock your world and have you begging for more. Another one said, come to the native land. The disappointment. Let me just go back because obviously maybe it's something here that I didn't hear. Let me just go back. Let me just leave those comments directly right there. Let me listen to this again. Let me see.
Have you ever been on a date with a black woman?
No, I have not. Because I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Most of them they don't look like good, bro. The ones that I see here, they just kind of look like lower class. I've never been inclined to like see a black girl in Hongdae and just go up to her, get a number. I never felt that. But it's not because I'm racist. It's because like they don't look good.
Woo! He said, I've never seen a black girl in Hongdae and thought to myself, let me run up there and get her number. They're just not attractive. Woo! But yet you got comments like this where women are literally throwing their ankles back in the comment section, waiting for them to jump in. This is insane. This is insane. I've never in my life, when I sit up there and tell you, I've never in my life seen some stuff like this. I've never seen this. I've never seen a guy be able to literally say some stuff like this, that, hey, he is just not there. He is just not interested. He's just not attracted to you. And you got women in the comment section just throwing their ankles back. I'm like, wow. Automatically turned into a pretzel. Wow. This is amazing. Like I said, Stone C is an all-star. This is the first man that I have literally seen that is able to say these things about black women and still get black women to show up in his comment section, showing love, showing support, still wanting to try to date him, wanting to have a relationship, having an imaginary marriage. They're sitting up there just ankles getting, they just knocking their ankles loose in the comment section. It's crazy. Never seen it before. Stone C is that guy. He is that guy. He is that guy, pal. He is that guy. He really is. Like I said, he got it. Kudos to Stone C. Kudos to Stone C, because Lord have mercy. You would not have made it if you was a black man. Let me tell you. If you would have said any of these same things and you would have been a black man in America, you wouldn't have made it. You would have got cooked. you would have got fried. You would have got boiled alive. It would have been curtains. It would have been curtains for your career, my friend. It would have been straight curtains. But yet here we are. Here we are in all of the glory that we have it at this moment in time with the comments that I was able to capture online directly from his page where black women were just flooding in to show love and to support and to like, his pictures and what it is that he stated. Yo, Jacob, what is up? What is up? What is up? Jacob said, these harlots aren't quality anywho. Well, it is what it is, good sir. Let me tell you, it is what it is. You can't save everybody. You can only save the few. Lamiko said, and the difference when most black men are explaining their preference and different women do not come across negatively when explaining our dislikes, in my opinion. No, that's facts. No, that's facts. That's one of the main things I was, trying to give the example earlier, right? You got some dudes out here, they'll give their preference, but then they'll try to dump all over black women. That's the wrong thing to do. That's the wrong way to go about it. If you got a preference, just talk about your preference. That's it. That's it. And like I said before, you got black dudes out here minding their business. They never spoke on or spoke negatively about black women at all. They never said anything in the region of negativity at all, right? But then a random black woman just might see them online, go through their profile, and then they want to sit up there and start putting that dude's picture up on a secret group or a secret Snapchat group and all this other type of stuff. And then they want to start saying all this other type of stuff. Or they want to create, these Reddits where they'll start talking about these black men that are with these specific women. But again, a lot of these women don't even know who the hell this dude is. A lot of these women ain't even like I said before, it's so much craziness. It's so much craziness that it literally makes zero type of sense, right? But Lamiko, let me go to the main thing that I was telling you about earlier. The reason why I didn't say anything, the reason why I stood back and I stood down, right? Let me just highlight that for you, good sir. Because we had somebody that wanted to roll through, right? Somebody said, yo, dude, no black girls want you, I bet. Stone C said, you should see my DMs. Another person wrote, I beg to differ. Right? Even when somebody wanted to roll up and try to, in their own way, defend black women because of what it is that he stated and how it is that he said it, you got two things that took place. Stone C stood on 10 toes and he was like, well, if I could show you my DMs right now, you would not be saying what it is that you are stating at this moment in time, right? And Stone C is correct. Stone C is correct. He is 100% correct. I can promise you, I can bet money that I don't even got that he has fields of black women in his DMs still right now to this date trying to sit up there and talk to him, willing to sit up there and show anything, willing to get on a live or face chat, whatever you want to sit up there and call it, willing to even potentially do a long distance relationship, or even better yet, fly directly out there to see him. And then the other person sat up there and stated, I beg to differ. Because what a lot of people don't understand is that you have some black women out here who are into anime and different things of that nature, and they will just so happen to use anime pictures. And they'll also put their name as a neutral type of name when they're online. So not to raise any type of awareness, so they can easily come in and out of different conversations, because you're not going to know specifically who it is that you're talking to, because the name is neutral and the picture is technically neutral as well, right? That's another thing too. So like I said, this guy tried to roll up there and, he tried to pull up to the scene. Didn't work out. The dude got 11 likes. I'm not sure who those 11 people are. I didn't even try to check. But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't outweigh the amount of women that, in a sense went to Stone C's, IG, and it's not going to outweigh the women on Twitter, IG, YouTube, and wherever else that the video was also present. Like I said, fields of black women all over that are severely just like, hey, we don't care what you got to say about us. You're a man that is of a different culture, of a different ethnicity. You're not black. You can say whatever you want to sit up there and say, and we'll still be there for you. Like I said before, this is what I'm learning at this moment in time. This is not me just trying to put things directly out there. This is what I'm gathering directly from the comments that I see online of black women underneath the exact video that I'm repeatedly showing when I go through and put these, comments directly up there to you guys. Black Lightning said all of those black women in his DMs ain't gonna last a year with that guy. Yeah, I mean, but it is what it is. They don't care. They do not care. Like I said before, it is what it is. As long as he ain't black, that's all that matters. Like I said, I'm learning. Online is teaching me a very great thing out here. Like I said, it's a hell of a device. It's a plethora of information directly out there. It's a double-edged sword. You know. Gail said the thirst and low self-esteem is real. It is. It is, and it is very sad. And I'm going to show you how sad this is. And before I show this, I just want to, before I get to this part, in no way, shape, or form does Sejihito or any of the Sejihito platforms condone any type of hatred or right-wing groups or anything of that sort. So I just want to put that directly out there. So just in case if YouTube wants to go back through and they want to look at the live stream and all that other type of stuff, I said it at the front of the live stream. And I'm also saying it directly before I put the picture directly up there. Right? Again, in no way, shape, or form do I push or contribute towards or support any type of right-wing ideology groups or whatnot or whatever. This is just information for further context when it deals specifically with this situation, right? So this is why this whole thing is so completely foolish. So this is directly from his IG, right? Right? You see Stone C, like I said, bless up to Stone C. You got this, right? You got all those black women. You got a whole harem directly right there. Got a whole harem, right? So underneath one of his posts where it says Stone C, it says, I'm not right wing. I'm just right. And it says underneath, your fearless Führer, right? And then when you go to the definition of Führer, right? Because I had to look that up on the wiki. So again, YouTube, this is just me just explaining in context, right? Führer, the title used by a supreme leader of Germany. I'm not going to even say the other part. So just, Führer is a German word meaning leader or guide. As a political title, it is strongly associated with a dictator of Germany from the time of 1933 to 1945, and that is by way of Wikipedia, so that people know that I'm not making this up. So, like I said before, it is pretty interesting. It is pretty interesting that all of these women that I clear-cut showed you, they all stated that they love this guy. Some of them stated that they just wanted to, put their ankles back for this guy. Other women stated that, oh, we're married now. Other ones wanted to state that, oh, I love a man with an honest opinion. And, it was just a lot of stuff. And like I said, I can only imagine what they are saying and potentially sending him in the DMs. I can only imagine. Only imagine. But yet, this is the person that they decide that they want to write, that they want to lust, that they want to love, that they want to support. Like I said, Stone C can he's a man at the end of the day. He can believe and do whatever it is that he wants to do, right? I have no problem with that. Believe in whatever it is that you want to sit up here and believe. Like I said, it ain't no hate directly over here. I'm just clear cut informing and showing people. Sorry about that. I'm just clear cut informing and showing people some information that obviously, people might not know and or understand. That's that's all I'm trying to sit up there and do. That's it. Like I said, I would look at this as technically, if you are a black woman, I would look at this as a red flag. But from what I've understood in some of the videos that I've covered over the years, I've understood that you've had certain black women actually date people who are within certain types of groups, who have certain types of ideologies and beliefs, and they'll also not only date, not only get engaged, but they'll also get married. And not only that, but they'll also formulate a family and have kids with those same people. And then they'll turn around and be shocked and hurt when that person is using that same type of wordage, verbiage, or that ideology against them because they feel that, oh, I'm different. I'm better than everybody else, so you're obviously not going to see me that way. But obviously he does, sweetheart. Obviously, he does. And this is why I sit up there and state that whenever it is that I happen to see certain things online where I see certain dudes of different ethnicities, they're getting all of this praise and all of this love. Like, what was that dude's name? Taylor Swift's new boyfriend. It was fields of black women. Like, whenever there's that one guy out there and he's of a different culture, different ethnicity, and he's dating a black woman or a few black women, magically you have black women online, they'll start automatically claiming that guy as if he is theirs, all of theirs. And I'm like, like, what? Wait, huh? I'm like, wait a minute, what? How does that even happen? How do all of y'all basically claim this one guy? And this goes back to the main thing that people have stated before. Let me see. I just want to make sure I use the word right. Uh, let me just make sure I get the sweet definition out here. Let's see here. I think hypergamy technically was what it is that I wanted to use, but that's not specifically the wordage that I wanted. Um, but again, you would have that guy, and all black women would claim that guy, and then as soon as that guy decides to go with somebody of his own nationality, of his own culture, then everybody looking like Boo Boo the Fool, and they want to be silent on social media, and they're just waiting so they can move on to the next one. I done seen that with Taylor Swift's boyfriend. I've seen that with Jack Harlow. I've seen that with MGK. I saw that with what's my guy's name? Captain America. Somebody can let me know what that is in the comments. I cannot think of his name. He also played Johnny the Human Torch. Uh, Chris. Oh man, I can't get his name right now. But I've seen it with so many of these guys directly out here. And then as soon as these guys move on from that black woman phase, it's dead silent. You don't hear no anger though. That's what I will tell you. The moment in time that guys like this move on from their black woman, their black girl phase, there's no type of anger. There's no love lost. There's no type of hatred. There's no type of smear campaign or trying to tear the man down and say that they were used and all this. There's none of that. And I'm like, wow. You got to be. Oh yeah, yo, what's up, Sonny? What's up? Yeah. Tom Hanks' son was another one too. That was another one. Oh yeah. Jacob said, "Don't be fooled. He's a clear-cut Confederate for sure." Timothy said, "It's disappointing because our women cater to such low-class face tattoos." Black said, "Well, we're living in a time where things are being documented, so all of that stuff they spray in the air, that firmament is going to just trap it aside, for it has nowhere else to escape." Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Yo, Messi, what is up? What is up? Said that's a dating contract. Black said, "Who was that white guy that recently dumped his black woman and fleeing back to Becky?" Yeah, that's Taylor Swift's new boyfriend. That's Taylor Swift's boyfriend. That is Taylor Swift's brand new boyfriend. He had a field of black women that he dated for quite a bit, and now he's with Taylor Swift. Don't be too shocked if you happen to see them engaged. Don't be too shocked. And like I said, it is what it is. Like I said, Machine Gun Kelly, I played the video for y'all before where Machine Gun Kelly was getting interviewed on the red carpet, and the black girl was all cheesing. The black girls love you, and we see that you love some chocolate and all this other type of stuff, and yada yada yada. Right? All sitting up there like gassing him up and all this other just cheesing in his face. All for him to sit up there and be with a black woman, never marry her, never get engaged, and make her a single mother. The main thing that black women complain about, right? Not being married, not being wanted, only being in a sense used. But that's what Machine Gun Kelly did. But all throughout the years, black women were sitting up there on this team. They were on this jock. They was wearing this jersey, all this other type of stuff. And Machine Gun Kelly really wasn't sitting up there saying nothing about black women or showing no type of love. But yet black women were giving him all this type of love. And then he ended up with Megan Fox. And I think they were actually engaged at a moment in time. But he didn't get engaged to the black woman that he had a daughter with. Color me surprised. But then people sit up there and get mad when this gets pointed out. And then they turn around and sit up there and state that, well, it's the black man's fault. Yeah. Timothy said, with him being Asian, he'll, in about 10 years, too much. That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Clark said, covert contract at his bars. Lamiko said, psychologically, we as a people on this planet are damaged to a point where it would be decades to possibly a century to correct. That's why reparations is a must. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is bars. Black said, oh wow, okay, LMAO. Gail said Timothy, racist AF. Black said those black women was was Goon Kanye, wasn't it? Okay, you're referring to the song. Yeah. Yeah, man, like I said before, it's crazy. Like I said, everybody sees exactly what this is, right? Everybody see that? But then we got stuff like this. Still giving him a compliment. And that's the crazy part. It's like, you know exactly what he stated. And it wasn't the fact that it was ignorant. Like I said, that was his preference, though. Maybe he could have worded it differently, right? Like the main thing that black women happen to tell black men, learn how to use your words. If you don't got nothing nice to say, then don't say it at all, right? That's the mouth that black men normally get. I expected that. Realistically, foolishly, I might add. I expected that when I saw black women online. But that's not what I got. I didn't get that. And like I said, I'm highly disappointed because I'm the type of person, like I told y'all before, I believe in equality. So if black women are going to sit up there and just so happen to run their mouth on black men whenever a black man says something, I expect the exact same thing when it comes to any and every single other man out here of any other ethnicity, even when it comes to your preference. But like I said before, this is when we come back to the double standard. This is why we can't have equality, because why? We got double standards. But yet again, people don't seem to understand that. So you got people out here that want to have their cake and eat it too. So this is why you got men of other ethnicities that are able to say the things that it is that they want to sit up there and state. And this is why a lot of times you don't have black guys wanting to sit up there and defend anything, because black guys are like, well, he said what he said. He's your preference. So you deal with it. You allowed this. You engage with this. You don't correct this. So if you're not going to correct it as a black woman and he's saying this to you and this is your preference, why should I sit up there and try to protect you and stand up for you online just to inevitably look like a fool, right? And what I mean by a fool, I'm talking about this right here. Well, not this one. This one right here, right? Because you had somebody basically stand up for black women. You had somebody standing for black women. And now he's sitting up here looking like a straight fool. Looking like a straight doofus. This is technically what some people would actually call a simp. Right? Because he decided to stand up and actually do something. Try to actually be proactive, which is the main thing that a lot of black women online, like anytime they were disrespected, we need black men to sit up there and stand up for us and to sit up there and speak and all this other type of and defend us, right? He did that and he still got shut down. Where were black women to sit up there and show up in that comment section to agree with that dude that was standing up for him? Nowhere to be seen. Ghost town. Nowhere. Like I said before, this is why you got dudes. This is why you got black dudes out here just like sitting back and sitting down. They're just letting people just say stuff. Because again, if people weren't entertaining people, then guess what? Then guys would actually roll up to the scene and they would actually want to defend somebody. But if this is what black dudes are going to get online, you for damn sure are not going to sit there to see black dudes standing up out here. Because if you're going to have them looking foolish online, they're not about to sit up there and do that in real life. You got cameras out there. You got people that's waiting to sit up there and video record so they can sit up there and go viral somewhere. Ain't no black dude trying to sit up there and go viral looking like a fool trying to stand up for a black woman that don't want to stand up for herself. I mean, nah, please. Nope. And especially when you engage in the foolishness and allow the foolishness directly and don't even correct it. Nah, buddy. We not. Messi said, I can't see Machine Gun Kelly marrying a woman that changes her sons to. Oh, that's true. That's why her husband left her. Huh. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. Black said, and another thing I noticed, why are they trying to shame the guy like you can not force love on someone? Oh, you talking about let me see if I can actually go back through those comments real quick. Let me see. Which one was that? I know what you're talking about too. I got one of those down here. Yeah. You talking about like some of these right here, in a sense. Like I said, I don't know what to tell you. I guess that's what some people call the hopeless romantic, right? They're just like, you know what, you're just misguided right now. You just ain't find the right one. Maybe I could be that right one, so let me just slide directly into the DMs and have a conversation. Hey, uh, there's nothing you can sit up there and do. Like I said, it'd have been a little bit different if we're talking about young girls that are misguided, like young girls that are teenagers that don't technically really know any better in a sense. They tend to actually overlook stuff, because of what it is that they want or are seeking. So that's a little bit understandable, right? When it deals with grown women doing this, there is no excuse. There is zero excuse, for that realistically taking place, right? Black said, no wonder he left his ex. Timothy said, and black folks can't figure out why we're never taken seriously. Yep. Yo, Clark, what is up? What is up? What is up? Clark said reparations isn't about monetary compensation. It's about repairing the black community entirely, financially, socially, culturally, etc. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Like that goes for both of y'all basically, in a sense. Y'all in the same exact area when it deals the talk of reparations. But like I said, this is just it's crazy. Again, all of these black women online, you can go to TikTok, you can go to his IG. Let me make sure to put that directly up there. Like again, shout out to Stone C. I don't got a problem with you. You out here getting it. You locking down, black women left and right. I don't got no problems with you. You got it. I'm just simply just trying to educate people and let people know that, people should actually just sit up there and pay attention to, certain things. And to my knowledge, I think Stone C is a rapper, is an artist. I'm not sure. I did go through the IG quite a bit, but I'm not sure if I actually heard any of his music specifically up there. Um, and I don't think he had any links to any of his music, so I'm not sure if it's independent or if he has a label or different things of that nature. But like I said, best of luck to everybody involved. Stone C is going to make it. Best of luck to those black women out there that want to try to get in contact with Stone C and have a relationship or fly out there to Seoul, Korea, and potentially see the sights and meet up with him, and maybe they want to try to change his view directly on black women and all of these other types of things. Because the other thing that I'm not sure if people actually caught, that he stated, specifically there. Let him keep going. Let me see. Right there.
I live in Korea. There's not many black girls to choose from. And I have high standards, so the girl has to be beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
How beautiful are we talking about? Like, what are the features you find attractive?
Big eyes, small head, nice body, slender, but she got the curves type shit. I see like in music videos and shit, because I listen to rap, they're sexy. And they look really, they really pretty, some of them,
So remember, he stated that the black women that he sees in rap, they're very beautiful, very pretty, right? And I'm not saying that you don't have some pretty female rap artists out here, right? But we also got to note that a lot of those women have had work done on their bodies, so that's not even naturally them. That is man made, right? It's like what Ice-T said. You keep acting up and I'll take you right back to the doctor, and the same way he make you, I have him unmake you, right? So a lot of those women are going to have upkeep, and that's going to be very expensive upkeep, both not just monetarily, meaning with money, but also when it deals with their health, because a lot of those products that they're putting directly into their body, they have expiration dates. They break down. In some instances, the body will start to attack a lot of those objects that women happen to insert into their bodies because it's foreign. So the body's like, oh, we got to try to get rid of it. So they will try to attack it. Right. So again, a lot of women will suffer health problems and health issues. If not now, they will sit up there and face them later. And that's the way that it's always been. Right now, you have, because Kim Kardashian started taking out her butt implants, you have other women now trying to take out their butt implants. Now women are just trying to have a normal butt, which is crazy. It's funny how that works. So I'm waiting to see that if Kim Kardashian or the Kardashians start taking out the lip fillers, the butt, and the breast augmentation, all of that, I wonder if other women are going to sit up there and follow suit as well. And they're going to start to actually embrace the natural body that they specifically have, even though the Kardashians copied their body directly from black women, but black women are copying their body from the Kardashians. Somebody make it make sense. Like I said, it's a world of confusion directly out here, and it's just bad. It's really, 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 it's just bad. Yo, Black Lightning, what is up? What is up? Gail said, "What does Stone do?" No, that's what I was saying, Gail. I'm guessing, because he has a tattoo on his face, he has to be an artist. Because he did say that he was, into, rap and stuff of that nature. So I'm guessing he has to be an artist. Usually whenever you start to see Asian men with tattoos, if they're not a part of some type of group directly over there or a tattoo artist, they're usually a rapper. So I'm looking at the way that he's dressed, and I'm looking at the tattoos and the earrings and stuff like that, because over there in Korea, a tattoo on the face is not normal. That is not normal. Like, tattoos in a lot in other cultures are technically frowned upon. They're looked at as something negative. So this is why when you look at, let's say, Korean shows, they don't show people with tattoos. They make sure that they have those things covered up. Don't matter if it's a bandage, a long sleeve, don't matter if they got to use paint or whatever it is. They're going to sit up there and cover that up, because that is not something that they want the young people in their population to sit up there and emulate or do. Right? Clark said, I've stood up for my Afro Latino ex only for them to turn on me for a white guy that's turned out to be abusive. Not looking to get X'd out for someone's preference. Yeah, like I said, you gotta let it be what it's gonna be. You can't sit up there and decide to be the superhero because that might be your last battle. I would rather you be alive. Like I said, whatever she has to sit up there and face and go through, that is not your problem, sir. That is not your problem. So I would highly advise you, hey, don't pick up no phone. Just point her to the direction of the police. Tell her to call her family. Tell her to call her other friends. Tell her to call the police. Tell her, matter of fact, tell her to call God and Jesus because that's who she's going to need to lean on. Because, like I said before, when people make their decisions and they make those plans, it is on them. You can't blame nobody else, nor can you sit up there and get mad if people want to try to put on a suit and go out there and save you. You made this mess. Go out there and deal with it. So, like I said, if that's the dude, your ex, that's the dude that she wanted to be with, she got to deal with whatever comes with it. Because that is her choice. That's what she opted to sit up there and do. So, like I said, I'm glad you are here with us. Black said, sad how they don't want them, but their ladies want us. Like it's just insane to me. Yeah. That's because in a lot of those countries, the guys tend to go for a more European standard of beauty versus going for the women of their culture. Well, matter of fact, I'm you know what? I'll put it like this. From at least what we see in the media. Now, I will say when I've watched videos on YouTube and I've seen videos in Japan, I've seen videos in Thailand and different things of that nature, you will have Asian women with European men. You will. You will see that take place. But of course, naturally you will see their men with their women. Right? So you'll see Asian men and Asian women, together in relationships and, stuff like that. Now in Japan, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different because everybody is, like I said, Japan is about to have a negative, population. Korea is about to be in that exact same thing as well. So you got two countries that are facing a negative population pretty soon. And, soon enough, it'll get to like 100+ years. And some of these cultures are barely even going to exist because they're not even going to really have a population to keep them moving. So this is why for certain Asian countries, they're like, hey, if anybody is like European, we'll pay for you to come over here and, get married and have kids so that, we can keep going. Like I said, they'll do that. They're not going to, if you're black, that it's not going to work for you. It's not going to work for you because that's not what they're looking for. Right? Song said, wait, my fillers last 2 years? What, I'm lost. I'm so lost. Tim said tattoos in Korea are rare in general, let alone the face tattoo. Yeah. Because if you look at the Korean show, it's called The Physical 100. Some of the people there that had tattoos, I don't think they were able to show those. And that was just on a show, and it had to deal with like people being physically fit, right? And them doing physical, types of assignments and whatnot. And I'm like, is it really that bad to have tattoos? Like, is it really that frowned upon? But they take that serious. They really do, take that type of stuff serious. And like I said, I don't got no problem with it. Like I said, if that is not something that you want your people to specifically, be directly in, hey, I'm all for it. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff in America I wish was actually technically banned, but it's not. And it's on TV. And it's on daytime. Like I said before, looking at the timeline that I came from and looking at all of the stuff that's in television, cartoons, and movies, it's a world of a difference. The newer generation of now wouldn't understand it, and in a sense like comprehend it to an extent because they didn't grow up with a lot of those shows. So they're not going to, actually understand, right? Because you can't miss what you never had, right? Um, Let me see. Tim said Asian colorism is the same as everyone else. The lighter, the better. Oh yeah, yeah. They technically try to go for more of the porcelain type of look. Over in Asian countries, this is why you have a lot of bleaching creams and lotions and cosmetics and all of this other type of stuff. You'll see some Koreans there, or some people who are Chinese, and they will look very, very ghostly. And I'm like, that is not really that normal. Because if you start to notice like other parts of their body, like maybe let's say like a foot or maybe like a kneecap or an elbow, you'll see that it's darker than the rest. And that's solely due to the effect of them using all of those different types of bleaching creams, cosmetics, and everything like that, right? Clark said, glad to be here. That is facts. Glad to have you here, sir. Glad to have you here every day, every live stream to this day. Black said, then they started preaching that we don't love them. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Like I said, and this is why, I do videos or live streams like this sometimes just to, hit that point home. Because again, there's a lot of people out there that still continues to say that black men don't protect, black men don't love, black men don't do this, and black men don't do that. Irregardless of whatever, proof or information or video or whatever that we pull, is going to be the same narrative, rinse, wash, and repeat. Like I said, it's almost like, people aren't realistically trying to hear, what it is that, we're saying. Yo, Grape, what is up? What is up? Grape said, you'll be surprised how many black women are big fans of K-pop. Oh yeah, I know. K-pop is huge, huge with black women. That's the one thing that you can literally type in on YouTube. You'll start seeing a lot of black women talking about K-pop, going over albums and their favorite K-pop artists and all this other type of stuff. Like I said, the best thing I can sit up there and tell them, you can be a fan all you want to. The never meet your hero, right? So a lot of these girls, a lot of these black girls out here, these are their idols, their heroes. These are the guys that they want to get married to and all this other. Never meet your hero because it might not be what it is that you really thought, right? And then you're going to sit up there and look foolish. You're going to feel bad. You're going to look like Boo Boo the Fool. And like I said, I can't tell nobody nothing. Because realistically, it shouldn't be my job to, tell a grown black woman anything, because that should be the job of your father or, whatever, black male in your family that you respect, right? But they probably wouldn't even listen to them. So here we are. Grape said, when I was over in Japan and in South Korea, when I was in the military, they always had this love affair with WS, but at the same time, love black entertainment. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially in certain Asian countries, they will, because if they got pictures of some Asian women, I'm not sure what country it was from, but they were wearing some old fashioned German gear. That's the best way that I can put it. They're wearing some old fashioned German gear and doing, all types of hand gestures in the air. I'm like, oh snap. I'm like, wow, this is deep. I'm like, wow. Wow. I'm like, I cannot believe this. But I have to believe it because I'm seeing it, directly with my own eyes. Timothy said, they did that in the physical 100 because showing tattoos is a sign of lack of shame. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Like I said, it's that's something different. That is something different. It's demonized in the black community to have tattoos. Well, technically, in America, if you're black to have tattoos, it's demonized. It's bad. Japan is 50-50 because that's a part of the the culture, so it's like it's whatever. Korea and China, that's pretty much like a no-no. In Hawaii, again, that's a part directly of the culture. Like I said, even though it's a no-no in Korea, I don't feel as though it's as demonized and vilified as it is in America when it deals with black men. It's a it's a different type of like energy with it. But yeah, man, it's like I said, going through this whole thing with Stone Sea and just looking at everything online and how stuff is playing out, it's insane. It is insane. Like I would have loved to have been able to have like this as an example back when some of the other pages were moving. I would have, because when all of that engagement was taking place, I would have loved to see what people would have actually have stated during that time frame. I would have loved to see the types of excuses that would have, directly come up in the articles and links that people would have tried to redirect me to try to shift, the conversation, specifically away from the comments and from what it is that, he specifically said. Because I promise you, there would be a lot of people that would try to shift it. There's even some people still here to this day that sit silently in the background that are just sitting there waiting. I'm like, it makes no sense. I'm like, the moment in time that you can't actually speak and say something, you can, decide to say that now. But I have to say nothing. Black said, to be honest, I never been this happy to see winter this year, especially for those women who outcast themselves. I'm just happy that winter is coming so that it'll be less of sexy red being pregnant and dancing on stage. That's what I'll be happy about. Don't have to see that anymore. Like I said, and like I feel sorry for that child. That's the only thing I can sit up there and say, because certain things out here should not be happening, and having a woman out there pregnant, twerking on stage, and then wanting to do all of those type of theatrics and whatnot. That's crazy. That is crazy, and to literally see other women cheering that on as if that is something positive, again, that is crazy. Like the society that we live in at this moment in time. Godspeed, Godspeed. Like I said before, I don't know what God everybody prays to, but people need to start, I guess, boosting up those prayers. I don't know if people need to try to get an extra prayer line or what it is, but something needs to happen. Clark said K-pop is dope. If I stopped enjoying things because of people's racism, colorism, and bigoted views, I'll be bored as fuck. They just don't get my money. Media pirate here. No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying too. Like I said, to an extent, everybody ignores the racism and different things that are there, especially when it comes to the stuff that we like to do. Right? A lot of us like to play video games, so we're going to ignore a lot of the racism and the other things specifically out there because we want to sit up there and partake and enjoy the things that we like to sit up there and do. Like I said, I do it all the time online. I take a chance whenever I happen to join a lobby and play a game that chances are might end up hearing somebody racist. It just is what it is. You just got to move on to the next lobby, mute people or block people. You just got to handle it, a certain type of way. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Because like I said, living in America, you got to block out a lot of stuff just to enjoy, everyday life. Because if you couldn't do that, then again, just like you said before, you wouldn't be doing nothing. And that's facts. That would be the black community as a whole. You know. Black said, my brother, they will still shake their penguin spot in this age like it's too cold for all that now. Yeah, that's true. You will have some that will still do it. I remember seeing videos on World Star of some girls doing. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, yo, it is winter. It's like, yo, it's like 30 some degrees. What is you doing? You know, it's bad. Black said, guarantee one of them will wear a skirt in the snow. Yeah, that's facts. That's 100% facts. Tippy said, uh, like Red Dead Redemption, Mafia 3, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Yeah, yeah, that's facts. But see, it's different though. Tippy, when it comes to Grand Theft Auto and Mafia, you're in control of certain stuff though. So you know you can make different things happen. Yo, Pink, what is up? What is up? What is up? Tippy said, why the comment section works for me on here, but not on the Sejihito channel. I am not sure. I'm not sure. That one I cannot specifically tell you. Because I got everything linked to like one thing, so I am not sure. Uh Tippy said what I missed. Not much. Pretty much Tippy, the main thing was for, just do a little bit of a refresher because this was the main content for the majority of the hour. So we have an artist. I'm gonna just say that Stone C is an artist, going by the face tattoo. We got this man by the name of Stone C that did a interview directly online. Let me just replay that snippet of the interview directly for people.
Have you ever been on a date with a black woman?
No, I have not. Because I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Most of them they don't look like good, bro. The ones that I see here, they just kind of look like lower class. I've never been inclined to like see a black girl in Hongdae and just go up to her, get a number. I never felt that. But it's not because I'm racist. It's because like they don't look good. The white girls here, they don't look good either. I live in Korea. There's not many black girls to choose from. And I have high standards, so the girl has to be beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
How beautiful are we talking about? Like, what are the features you find attractive?
Big eyes, small head, nice body, slender, but she got the curves type shit. I see like in music videos and shit, because I listen to rap, they're sexy. And they look really, they really pretty, some of them. You know what I'm saying? Like genetically gifted black girls. But you don't really see like the top most beautiful black girls in Korea. What would they be doing here? They in their native country, getting the high value men. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
What is your Instagram ID?
_Stone C.
Right? So that's the thing that you were able to see, right? So I'm just going to play it a little bit backwards. So that was Stone C, and this is Stone C again. This is his IG, and this is what he said directly up there. I'm not right. I'm right wing. I'm not sorry. I'm not right wing. I'm just right, right? And you're fearless, Führer, right? And then I gave the definition of Führer directly taken from Wikipedia so that people understand exactly what that word means and how it's been used and where it has also been used as well. And even with that video, right? Even with this information directly on his IG page, you still had black women rolling up saying stuff like this, right? Saying that he's attractive, right? You still had other comments, right? Saying you're not looking in the right places. Other comments saying like, oh, he found a pretty black girl in the comment section, right? And then you got threads just like this where one of them decided that they wanted to take responsibility for being incorrect twice because he came through and corrected them. And then he gave her a compliment, at the end of the day. Got other ones like this, another thread where Stone C was, in a sense, giving a compliment to, another woman, and she clear cut accepted that, irregardless of whatever it is that the video stated. Another one saying that they're imaginately, just married directly to the guy. Another comment thread here, just giving him like nothing but love and praise. Right, all the hearts. Yes, you do. I'm right here. Understand your logic. Hopefully, you can go somewhere to the native countries and find beautiful black women. Right. And then you got I love an honest man. Even though what he stated was not, directly a positive thing, right? So let me see if I can hit that one real quick, right? The I love a honest man, right? So then go back to
black woman.
No, I have not. Because I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Most of them they don't look like good, bro. The ones that I see here, they just kind of look like lower class. I've never been inclined to like see a black girl in Hongdae and just go up to her, get a number. I never felt that. But it's not because I'm racist. It's because like they don't look good.
so right, but this one said I love an honest man. You can't make this up. And then like I told the brother Lamiko, you know, it'd be tough out here because again, you got somebody else basically, knocking the ankles in the air for this dude in the comment section, just waiting for him to stroll by, and just throwing up all of this love and support. And then you had like I was telling Lamiko, you had somebody in the comment section trying to stand up for the black woman there, trying to do what it is that black women sit up and say that black men don't do, or that men don't do, whatnot, whatever, and just ended up looking like a fool, for doing it. So it as pretty much it just trying to inform and tell people specifically, um, what it is, and how it is that this stuff is complete foolishness. Complete foolishness. Like it's ridiculous. Gail said, "I wonder how." Only Gail. Only Gail. Clark said, "I love your live, Seji. Even when they calling me out." Wait, what happened? I'm confused. Wait, what? I'm confused. Pink said, "What I'm trying to understand is why black people are always asking people of color if they're attracted to black women." Pink, I've been trying to figure this out for a very long time. I cannot give you an answer. I cannot give you an answer. And you already know that I've gone through over the years, I've gone through so many videos. So many videos. Like I said, let's not forget how they had the massa challenge. That was the utmost foolishness that I've sat up there and seen online. Like that was just ridiculous. And then I had a whole nother video up there, which, people really didn't like. So it's tough out here in these streets. Like I said, I don't know. I have not a clue. Not a clue. Not a clue. But that dude, I think he was just doing that for like the podcast or whatever it is, because he was black. So he was just trying to see what it is. Because there's few, black people there wanted to get people's opinions. Pink said one other thing. What desperate black woman finds him attractive? You would be pretty surprised. Pink, I went through a lot of IGs, some of which are private. Other ones are open. You also have women on Twitter. You also have black women directly on YouTube and on TikTok as well, flooding directly to this guy. Who is he? And all this other type of stuff. Like I said, hey, it is what it is. I'm not even mad at Stone C. Like I said before, I ain't even mad at him. He got it. He is knocking them down. He literally has a selection. He has a whole harem. And he didn't even have to try. And he said some stuff in his statement. And like I said, he don't even gotta try. And that man is winning. Like I said, I ain't even mad. He got it. That man is a champion. The man is on 100. Tippy said, and a lot of black girls like K-pop. I don't know why. Majority of them don't F with black girls. And if they do, it's only for entertainment purposes. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Tippy can't, yeah, let people be where they are. You gotta let people be where they are. Clark said, LOL. he just shut down all the black and the European girls. He did. He did, but he still got choices. He can still pick them if he wants to. Tibby said, "WTF? If he was a black dude saying that, totally different response. That is facts. That is facts. Let me have got on any of my platforms and said anything to that effect that he said. That would probably be the end of all of my channels." I would garner. Hey, well, actually, you know what? Just looking at how everything is going, you know what? Probably nobody would actually see that video. Let me just be real. Probably nobody would see that video. Let me just take that back. Maybe if it was back in my heyday, back when I was a younger Seiji maybe somebody would have seen that video, right? But yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, I guess she loves being talked down to. Yeah, it's a lot of them out there in these social media streets that don't mind having a talking to like this from a man of a different ethnicity. Lamiko says Stone C don't like black women, but he loves black culture / hip hop vernacular. Yeah, that's facts. Grape said if that had been a black man, he would be getting dragged all over social media. Straight facts, 100%. Messi said his face is full of tats and he has high standards. If he don't go, but he got choices. He got choices though. You know. To be said, this is sick, sad, and he's not attractive at all. Hey, Tippy, you might not find him attractive, but some black women out here do. It's all that matters. It's all that matters. Like I said, Stone C is getting them. And man has a field of black women directly in his DMs. Like I said, if he ever at a moment in time, if he gets angry one day because somebody says something, he might sit up there and show off all the stuff that black women have basically said to him in the DMs or tried to show him. Like I said, people don't understand how a lot of this stuff can basically turn a whole different way. People do not even understand. But, Black said that dude is Korean, the Korean Birdman. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Tippy said, why do a lot of black people praise their culture like it's the best? Um, I'm not sure if it's a lot of black people. Now, if you're talking about like the music, then yeah, but it would only like realistically, it's not. I mean, you got it's more so black women are into K-pop than black guys. You do have black dudes that are into K-pop, but overwhelmingly more, there's going to be women that are more into K-pop internationally and different stuff like that. But the food looks dope. It looks pretty nice, stuff of that nature. Like I said, I want to set up and go out there and travel and try food, you know. Um, Pink said, "What in the f is that tattooed on his face?" That would be a devil. That would be a devil. I think on his profile, doesn't it say doesn't he have like the Antichrist up there? I forgot. You would have to go to his profile and see. I think he got the Antichrist or something directly up there. I forgot. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff directly up there. Tippy said, yeah, they have cool gadgets, tech and stuff, but they're racist to the core. Hey, you know, you got to pick and choose. We've lived in America. We've been able to survive it. If you can survive in America, I feel like you can survive. You can survive anywhere. You know. Tippy said that culture of theirs, the majority of them, I bet, are into that stuff. Don't they do hentai anime looking like little? I think you're talking about Japan. Seoul, Korea does not really do anime like that. They have like K-pop and K dramas and things of that nature. Japan is the main one that is like the king of anime. When it comes to stuff like that, where they got anime of all different sorts. Tippy said their culture vultures. Hey, what is up, Tia? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Tippy says, sorry, I'll pass on the street food they eat. No, they got some good street food. Now, I'm not sure the videos that you watch, Tippy. If you go on YouTube and look up Korean street food or Japanese street food, it I think you're talking about like some stuff from like another Asian country where it's like different stuff. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're referring to and talking about. Black said, "Is that a Christian devil or is it a Oni, aka demon?" Um, that looks like the stereotypical Christian devil to me. Pink said, "I'm not looking at his profile." Pink said, "I'm not about to do that. Not doing it." Black said, "Because it looks like the Joker and Freddy had a baby." Yeah, it kind of does. But I think it's more so of like the old school devil, like how they used to like portray him, like skinny dude with like the goatee and like the horns with like a cape and a tail. It's the old school type of deal. You know, but yeah, that was pretty much it, guys. That was the main thing that I just wanted to go over, and I just wanted to highlight that. Uh, let me see. Dog is bluer. What is up? Good morning. Good morning. Said those comments are weird. I bet they come from tethers. You'll be pretty surprised. Like I said, some of the women that are directly up there, I went to their profiles. Some of them have private profiles. The other ones are open. You will be pretty surprised. And like I said, it's not just on IG. It's also on Twitter, YouTube, and on TikTok as well. So like I said, he got them from all over that are showing him love and support. That want to meet him, want to be with him, visit, all the other type of stuff. And he said what he had to say about black women and what he specifically looks for in women. But people don't want to sit up there and listen. They still want to shoot their shot and think that they are immune to whatever it is that his preference specifically is that he specifically stated. You can't tell people stuff. But like I said, anytime I happen to do a live stream, instead of the long form version, I will also have a short form version, which can be found directly on the third channel. When I just so happen to do live streams, I'll either chop it up or I will just make a shorter version directly for the third channel, so you can just so happen to go there, so you won't have to fly through a 1, 2, 3 or many more hour live stream just to find said content or hear said story. So much love, respect, and appreciation to any and everybody that has been a part of this live stream. Love you guys a lot. Again, much love. And I thank you all for the support that you have been giving me. And if you haven't done so already, by all means, go subscribe directly to the third channel. We're trying to get that directly to 1,000 so that we can see, what we can get going for the third time running. Like I said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. I wouldn't still be doing content if it wasn't for you guys. So much love, respect, and appreciation. I love you guys a lot. So I will see you guys on the next live stream. Have a good morning, good day, good afternoon, and a good night. And I will see you guys soon. Peace out.